Oh,
What?
I think
What?
Kenny's a nice guy, right?
Kenny's a nice guy.
Kenny's a nice guy. He's a funny guy. He's very funny. It's like if you shit talk him back.
Who's in the... Let's go...
If you shit talk him back.
No one likes Negima.
No one likes Negima. Oh.
I'll say this.
No, I mean, like...
He's done a lot to alienate himself from people in the community.
It's like
Today.
a really strong blue cheese.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Some people are like, no, it's fine. Oh, so he's playing me Sword Fighter?
You got to be a tough person to eat
there you
that
go.
cheese. Yeah.
All right. So this matchup, I don't know. All I've seen of me Sword Fighter so far is that the tornado into stuff is good, and it's good, and like he's got some decent short hop aerials because it's still a sword.
I played it the other week.
And his recovery is okay.
I played against his the other
Exploitable.
week, and I played against Battle Dolphins last night.
Yeah.
I did not play Inkling against that character. I played Link because I didn't have to go near it.
Yeah, you see, I feel like Snake has an edge in this matchup because Snake also doesn't really have to go near you if he doesn't want. He will because he can, but he'll get all the time in the world to set up his shit before he has to go near you.
I think Kenny's
and that's when Snake works out. If you rush Snake and don't let him have control and put down C4 and do this and do that, then you're gonna have a better, easier time, So
yeah. On that note, though, Kyle, I don't think necessarily throws enough projectiles that he might struggle to adapt quickly at the start.
Yeah,
but his
maybe.
I think his
plays,
C4 placement.
He plays a very well-rounded Snake, I think. Like he knows how to go in with the character, and I think Snake's superior frame data.
I like Kyle's C4 placement. Like I played against
it's
Fins
good.
and I played against
It's
Fans,
good.
and I can usually
He
keep track of it. But
I think he doesn't place it so much to like control the stage, just to like have that trump card of like, yeah. See, we got the. Oh wow, okay.
I think he uses it really well to cover when he has to land on stage. But yeah,
I think we're gonna see a lot of.
The reflector.
Yeah, not necessarily. Reflecting Snakes, like reflecting grenades, isn't that big of a deal because they already hurt Snake, and like he knows what he's doing with them. So like he's already used to having to avoid his own stuff. In a way, I don't know. It's like they're good, obviously, because it stops you from having to worry about them as much. But it doesn't really do that much.
Snake's dash attack is such a good anti-approach.
Yeah, it's also a good approach in of itself, I guess, because if you know they're going to put something out, then you can. Yeah, so you got to watch out for that.
Good timing.
Sword Fighter's short hop aerials are pretty decent.
Holy shit! Can you hear the music in the background?
Yeah, there's a festival going on.
FOMO's on in the background.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Nicki Minaj is headlining.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's dope. All I've seen is people in fucking brightly colored jumpsuits all day, so it's like, oh no, see,
it's just
he
sitting.
reflected the grenade. Oh
it
no,
goes
like,
no.
See, and he's just going to sit there because he's got the percent lead, so Kyle's going to have to approach and do something. Oh, there we go, that'll work.
Oh, Negima's a funny guy.
Yeah, I think he thinks more. I think he thinks pretty big of himself and his.
Nice
I don't know. He called them mind games. I don't know if that's really the word for it. Because anyway, here we go.
He's got the stock lead. I think.
Yes. Now Kyle has to approach, which is kind of. But he can. Snake can. He just has to be smart about it. And Negima's not pressuring him. See, you give Snake time to do things, and he will kill you. Like.
Oh, absolutely. I wonder if he'll remember if the C4 is there. That's a really good spot to have it.
Center stage is probably the best spot to have it.
He can see it now, but I think he'll forget as soon as they zoom out and there's some action going on. He'll just find himself there. Absolutely. People don't seem to pay attention to that projectile. He seems to be approaching a lot now. He was...
Yeah, he's catching Kyle's jumps and getting decent...
That side B is so... Is it side B?
Oh, see, he's dead there. Wow.
Not a good move. I don't know why all the...
Alright, let's see what Kyle does here. Wow, that down tilt is quick!
Oh,
This character's busted.
Yeah,
So is Snake, though. I firmly believe Snake is, like, really, really good.
He's got everything.
He doesn't have a good... His recovery is exploitable. He's a lot like... His advantage state is really good, and his neutral game is really good. His disadvantage state is pretty poor. Like, if you get him off stage, and if you do this and that, then he's not great. And you can pressure him pretty hard. But he has a lot of good options, and his frame data is really good, and he hits really hard.
I can think of a few characters where people say that their recovery is not great.
But that doesn't really mean much for them. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Oh, he's going to get you.
Oh, no.
See, that stuffs out the short hop. Because Snake's jump height is pretty abysmal.
Oh, good spot dodge by Negima. I think Kyle flubbed his input there.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably
I'm not sure what he was going for. Yeah, that's usually a good setup. If you shield on the edge, you'll usually get a grab.
Dropping the C4, trying to get it on him. That's like a scary place to be, under Snake, right?
I think Kyle goes for that too much. Like, I know it's like, it's pretty free because you could just be like, here it is, but like, I think he maybe relies on putting the C4 down as a deterrent in a way too much.
I think he needs to get better with his up smashes.
What do you mean? You just spam it. It's perfect already.
He got back on the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, he jumped, which is, you know.
I versed him on Lilat. On Lilat, it was really good because of where the platforms were. But on most stages, I didn't necessarily
no, is this it?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Takes game 1. You know, hate Negima.
But a little bit of a turnaround there towards the end.
He's a boy. He's a me sword fighter. He's gonna play what he thinks is broken. Go said it's broken. Let's give it a go.
You have to hit update.
Updated.
Oh, updated?
Updated. So we got Mr. Fighter.
Ethan broke the stream.
No, he didn't. Don't be mean.
I'm just gamming. Oh, we're back to PS2. Negima likes this stage, I assume, because he picked this. He asked me if I wanted to gentleman's to this stage, and which I'm happy to do that. But I guess he likes it because it's big and he can sort of.
When's Aero Toki commentary? When you come to Queensland and make it happen.
Aero Toki commentary.
He got it quite high there.
Why would you want?
Oh, boys. Got the tech on the platform.
Fight is surprisingly.
Do you reckon Kyle's looking for the dash attack for the missed tech to try and punish it or something? It seems like every time he did that dash attack, it was in a certain spot.
I think he just dash attacks a lot because it's a good move.
Fine. I won't think his brain's as big as that.
Maybe he should.
It's so intimidating. I reckon that's where the dash attack is most intimidating. It's like you come forward into this, or this is dropping on you with a Nikita.
He's not pressuring him on the ledge as much as I think he should.
Almost
See, he just backed off. He let him get up and then just...
Negima is not paying attention.
I don't know.
People need to pay more attention to C4. It's there again.
It's really
Do you reckon he knows
hard.
it's there?
I mean, I say it's not hard, but I've played like countless hours of Snake against Snake already in this game, so it's kind of like...
I get hit by it, and I think Kyle does a really good job at putting it in places where you're not going to notice it. Shield
good job. Yeah,
really
there is nearly no lag on up smash, dude.
I love that he had the read.
Yeah, nice.
Definitely was trying to dash before he got that up smash. Oh! You can't land on him with your dare. What are you doing?
Yeah, see, this is Snake.
You just have to play
getting caught by Snake stuff now.
Typical Snake. Has the stock lead this time? Do you reckon he just had a bad game before, lost some stocks early?
Kyle adapts really well. Sometimes gets caught by the simple stuff and then goes, oh, okay, and then won't get caught by it again.
It's a very duck thing, isn't it?
Sure. I don't think they'd like that comparison, but or that. Oh no! Just tipped him with the sword there. That picks up off ledge. Or was he already doing get up? I don't know. It looked like it hit him while he was on the ledge.
It picks up off ledge.
Yeah, fair enough.
The tornado.
I don't know if that ever happened to me.
It hits below edge.
Game, so.
Apparently, it has different hitboxes when it starts and when it ends.
Yeah, I can see that. This game's busted.
Oh, he put him on.
Oh no, that is poor timing on that C4.
Yeah.
It's so funny when it's just the timing on the C4. Like,
it happens sometimes.
Even,
if you just leave it long enough, sometimes the Snake... Like, no, who's counting? Is anyone... Oh, rough. That can just take stocks. Like... Oh,
yeah,
tried to
it's pretty good.
time.
See, and it picks you up. It sucks you in from the outside, too.
It's an interesting move, that's for sure.
So he brought this back a bit, and Kyle's sort of off his game, I think, a little bit. So he's being pressured more now. And I think he's not being able to... he hasn't pulled in a grenade in a long time. Here we go.
Yeah, he has not been playing the projectile game like we believe he should.
Snake, I don't know. Snake's projectile game isn't as like... It's not like a Link or like, you know...
That's
Mega
what I'm
Man.
saying.
It's not...
He has to approach this
Grenades
character.
are a projectile, but they're also not a threatening thing to just have thrown at you.
Like, straight up, the Sword Fighter is not a fun character to approach. Nice up tilt.
Yeah,
nice up tilt.
Nice up tilt.
Nice up
there
tilt.
we go. Alright.
No, that was a really good read on
there.
Negima's habits and just getting behind him to get that up tilt out, which I don't think he'd even tried at all that game. He hadn't really thrown out an offensive option from ledge get up at all until that point.
Yeah.
What do you reckon they're going? Do you reckon? run it back to Pokemon Stadium 2?
I don't know. Kyle definitely banned Castle Siege and Yoshi's Island Brawl or some shit like that. So.
Really?
Yeah, he's not a fan of those stages. I don't know if you've seen Twitter recently.
I don't think I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, really? He had a big old argument with Flex about it.
Everyone has.
Yeah, but Kyle doesn't like to back down. Kyle
Flex
likes
is over here, and we're over here, and the grass is much greener.
Yeah, I understand why he's done it, but I think it's a little, like, I just don't, like, the argument of, like, oh, if you have these stages, you need these stages, which is kind of where it's coming from. That's kind of where the Genesis 6 stages is coming from. It's like, just eliminate one from either side. Just have less stages overall. You don't need all of them. Like, yeah. I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel. Because a lot of them are kind of janky, and a lot of them are just the same stage, but slightly different. And it's like, oh, you get 2 bans. So, yeah, but you only get to ban the one stage because there's 2 of every stage. So
yeah,
it's, like,
it's true. I think Negima picked this stage because he can't really fish for up nice.
Yeah, oh, I can't believe he just landed on that. Yeah, like, did you not see it? Like, I don't know. He's just like, here I come.
Track. Some people
see, he's trying to do this thing where he gets away. Like, he doesn't want to have to land in the middle of the stage, so he's like, "I'll come over here," and that's where the C4 is. You have to be very precise with like where you are on the stage against.
I think there are so many people who are young in this game and just never played against a snake ever.
Like Brawl, yeah, of course not.
So they're not.
I mean,
used
I
to
can
it.
count on one hand the number of times I've seen Snake in Brawl. So, but I've played him heaps. I played against him heaps in this game already. So. And it is a tough matchup if you do not know it. But once you learn, is that death? No, this is a huge... Oh, what? Jesus. Kyle did not DI that correctly.
He probably did. It's a very strong move.
He looked like he was just holding out.
Surprised he didn't go for up tilt immediately out of that. There it is.
I mean, he can do it. Like,
it's so fast.
Like, both of those moves are super fast, super strong, and basically lagless. And the fact that he just went boom, boom, done 2 of them, it's like not a big deal.
Grenade.
Yeah, see, he's read the air dodge there.
Doesn't stop the tornado. Some of Link's moves do stop the tornado.
Really? Like boomerang or?
I think so.
I just assumed it was transcendent. Oh wow, that was a bit of a hard call out.
Oh
yikes!
That was really good.
That's a bad spot.
Oh.
Yeah, he does. See, it's lack of matchup knowledge.
What you know?
That should have been an up tilt from Kyle.
Really doesn't use dare that much, does he?
Down air. Yeah, I don't know. He's got like every time he uses it against me, it works really well. But then he's like, it's not good. Like I don't know.
Dare out of shield. Surely that'll be helpful. I guess he's got faster.
I think it is, but. No, it's pretty fast. Yeah, wow. How many kill confirms does this character have?
It's a pretty good character.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I know that, but like, I think the Mii's, I think all the Mii's are actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
like, I think they sort of slip under the radar of being like good characters. Every like tier list and shit, you see people just like, I don't know, nobody plays them, but then like the one person who does play them, you're like, oh, okay, like you just get bodied. Like,
yeah, I quite like Gunner in this game too, but
I don't like them at all. Like, I mean, they're kind of cool, but they just like, sort of have much flavor to them, you know?
It's sort of lame that you can't dress them up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm sort of sad, but I get it. Oh, fishing for that
I mean, he played...
You know what? I feel like Negima could have had this game by now if he was a bit more confident with that.
Yeah, he's not even, like, in much of a bad spot after whiffing that either, which is crazy.
He had the tornado confirm into it, and he just sort of waited. He was waiting. He just
oh, wow, is that it? Kyle's not DIing that right, surely.
He looks so frustrated, dude.
Yeah, Kyle gets tilted by things like that.
I know.
I know, you know.
It's fine. Some people can't deal with it. It's like, you just got to wait till the game's over, talk it out. Like, don't talk it out. Give him some time.
Kyle holds on to things a lot, I think.
No one's taking it personally.
What is this? What's happening here?
He's getting a pat on the back.
I feel like maybe he's getting coached a little.
Nah, Chris is just saying, dude, don't stress about it. So apparently these guys played in doubles, and there was a bit of shit talk going on as well.
I think Negima is just a little belligerent and thinks that that's a thing that he should do. Whatever.
2 games up.
It's nothing to do with it, really.
You don't think so?
What have results got to do with alienating yourself from the community?
Oh, 1 game up, sorry. 2-1, I should say.
Like, results, yeah, sure, fine, but like, nobody likes you, dude, then what's the point in coming?
Fair enough. I don't think he really cares.
I think he thinks that he doesn't care, but when it comes time, and then he goes, oh, whatever, you know. I think he's young. I think he'll realize later that maybe whatever.
You can be nice and still beat people in this game.
Yep.
It's true. I get it.
See pretty much every other top player we have. So I don't know if you really need to do this, dude. Oh, we are on Lilat. Kyle has picked Lilat.
Yeah, he said it was quite good for Snake.
I believe that firmly, but like...
I wanted to try it out because I thought it might be good for my character, and so then I quickly learned that there's not a lot I can do with the platforms that Snake can't do better.
This is probably an okay pick. There's less real estate for you to avoid Snake's stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I also think that Mii Sword Fighter really wants space.
I mean, I think Negima does playing Mii Sword Fighter because you've seen that. Look at him, he's trying to get away here.
Yeah. He's not really sure what to do.
I think one thing Snake has a hard time, if he doesn't have like a C4 on the ground, he has a hard time covering like air dodge away and things like that.
This character's tricky, dude. Maybe got to jump it. Maybe not good enough jump. Who knows?
Oh
nice.
my god, the hard read.
It's so good. It's like down throw.
Get red. Like, oh no. See what? Like, I think Kyle sometimes.
He should almost hold onto his grenade.
I'm confused why that's killing him like that. I know it's strong, but was there lightning then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that one was alright. The two in the last game were very suspect of bad DI. So,
much smaller stage. Castle Siege is poopy. I played on it twice. It's fine. I understand why people don't want to play on it.
It's smaller than I remember it being from Smash 4.
It's probably about as big as Lilat.
Oh, no, I don't think so. No, I think it's smaller. I think you could take one of the side bits off of...
And it would be about the same size.
It would be about the same size. It's tiny.
That sounds right.
The slant does sort of separate it into two smaller platforms. If the slant wasn't there, it would obviously be bigger and wider, but you sort of separate it and go, oh, the slant's not really a thing. It's just platform, 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 platform. And it does feel very small, but... You know.
I just don't think we need it.
I also don't think we need it. Oh, yikes. Sub 100% kill confirm.
He's going to go get out. I mean... Regardless of anything, Kenny's done really well to get this far today and continue to play in a way which is taking games, taking sets, if he does.
I mean, yeah, he's a good player.
He's been good.
I'm not denying that at all. Like, he's patient and he knows his options, and that's all you really need, I think, to do okay.
He does seem to be throwing a lot of stuff out. But
see, up smash isn't as effective when there's a platform above the ledge.
There. I think he's definitely caught Kyle pressing buttons on him.
Kyle's already 100% on the stock. Yeah, this might be. Oh my goodness.
Am I in it? Oh.
I think so. Yeah, you are.
Okay, I'll go play that, I guess. Do you want to commentate this?
Oh lordy.
Who can? Who's?
Oh, that was forward smash. Wow, I thought that was up smash. Oh. Kyle's not happy with that.
Oh, okay. This one do this one.
But, you know, well played. What's oh yeah, I'm also trying to get up and